I'm fine now. Okay, so brush. Gonna clean it. Okay, so we got this eyeshadow palette that it's not my favorite, but it's fine. So you're gonna take this base because it says base on it, so I'm assuming it's base. And then you're just gonna pat it. You probably need to see, like on your lid, not all the way up. Before this, I put either a white eyeshadow or your face powder on your eyelid to soak up the grease and make it easier to blend in the future. And do that for the other eye. Okay. It should look like this. Next, I'm gonna take this color. It says lid on it, and it's like a taupey brown color with like a little bit of shimmer. And then you're basically gonna put it like in your outer corner and then into your crease like a V shape to give your outer eye more definition, because on stage you want your eyes to look big because that's a good thing. Okay, and then so yeah, you can kind of tell the difference. I'm gonna do it for the other eye. So we got that.
Team Quirky.
And then I'm gonna take a smudge brush. Smudge brush. It kind of looks like this. It's like really short. I'm gonna tap it off because then you don't want a ton of fallout. And you're just gonna put it like that same lid color that I just used under your eye, like right under there, not like down here, but like right on your lash line. And if you're uncomfortable with doing this,
get used to it.
You don't want to be emo on stage. Okay, now I'm gonna go back with, so this crease color right here is the like darker purpley taupe brown thing. So I'm gonna pat that with this brush that I used right before this, the lid with the lid shade. And then so I'm gonna do the same exact like thing that I did with like that shade before on my lid, but like smaller, so then you can actually see that middle color. Like it's kind of gonna, you're gonna pat it on, it's gonna look like that, but then you just need to blend it, because that's a really important step, because if you don't blend it, it'll look
bad.
I should make a book. And I'm gonna do that for the other eye, because like it's kind of angled, so it makes it easier to like put it in there. And my eyes are open right now, but you can barely tell. But that's usually how I do my makeup, because if you just close your eyes and go for it, it's not gonna be good. I'm gonna put a little bit more on this side, so I'm gonna make it more even and add a more darker tone to this eye. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with the blending brush. Just like, it's like tapered, is that the right word? I don't know. And it's easier to blend it. And then we're gonna take like a white eyeshadow. I'm using my chocolate bar palette, the white one, because it smells like chocolate. And then I'm just gonna blend this part to make it more seamless, so then it just kind of blends right up, because you don't want to go too high with that first like silvery white shade, like the base one, because if you do,
you'll look like a hooker.
Okay, so now we're going back with this like smudge one for the lower lash line, and we're going into the crease shade, and then tap it off. And then you're gonna go to the lower lash line, but only go on the outer half, because this is gonna make your eyes look more round and bigger on stage, so it'll be easier for people to see your facials. Now, I'm actually gonna take a concealer brush. Why did it turn off? Okay. I'm gonna take a concealer brush, and there's already concealer on here, and then I'm gonna take it, so like following that lower lash line, and then just going up. And that's gonna clean your eyeshadow and make it look 10 times better. You obviously don't have to follow this step by step, because I'm kind of doing this in a weird order, but just like watch it and then figure out what you want to do, live your life, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna take this shader brush again and put it on the top part with this final black shade. So you're gonna take a really light amount, and so you're gonna like right on the outer corner, really tiny, like a tiny little V. You're just gonna put it right there, because this will really put it all together. And like, yeah, okay, and doing that for the other eye. Okay, so we got that. And actually, this is optional, but I feel like doing it because I feel like there's not enough like pop there. So I usually grab like a packer brush, like a tiny one, and then I take like a silvery or like a white shade. I tap it, and then I just put it on the inner corner, and that really pulls your look together. It makes you look a lot better. It makes your eyes look brighter. So you're gonna, this is like a smudge brush, but it's less tapered, so it's less for blending and more for just kind of putting stuff on. And then you're gonna take that black shade, this one, tap it, and then like right by your lash line, right on the complete outer corner, just put it right there, like right there. Okay, so this is the eyeshadow. So now I'm gonna take a white eyeliner. This is just a preference of mine that I like to do, and then I'm gonna pull down. Okay, you're gonna take eyelash curler and do this, you know. If you don't know how to do this, learn. Just makes your eyes look your eyelashes look better. So now I'm gonna take this like new eyeliner that I got, and so you can do this either way, but I really like how wing/cat eyes look on my eyes. So you can either just do a basic line to make your eyelashes look a little bit thicker, or just do a cat eye, you know. So I got my liquid liner, and then I'm gonna grab a tinier palette to do this. And take some random Urban Decay one to mirror, and then you're gonna make sure your elbow's resting on something before you do this, so then you can kind of get that leverage, and it's a lot easier to see what you're doing. And then look up a little bit, get really close, and you're gonna start with that initial like line. We're not done. And then you're gonna connect it like that. And then you're gonna bring that to the inner corner. Like that. And then fill it in. So it's not like a huge eyeliner. And you can make it thicker if you want. And I'm actually gonna do that right now because I like my eyeliner a little bit thick. Do it like that. And it'll clean it up a little bit. It's like really, yeah. And if you don't want to do a cat eye, it's fine, you know. They probably don't even want us to do cat eyes, but I like to live life on the edge. Now I'm gonna take some mascara. This is just like drugstore crap, but like works. I really like how it makes my lower lashes look, because it really lengthens them. You can't really tell. That's good. We're like almost done now. And actually, before, like while I let everything kind of settle in on my eyes, I'm gonna take blush. And we don't have our show blush right now, but I usually just use a peachy blush to make your eyes look right. A peachy blush to make your face look more bronze. That's what I was trying to say. And I'm kind of gonna put it right here to make my face look a little more sculpted on stage rather than kiddish and round. So like, just on the end. Just make sure to blend it out so it's not super intense. But it should be there, you know? Like, people should be able to notice that you're kind of wearing blush, but it shouldn't be like one circle. It should be like blended and pretty. Okay. So now we're gonna do eyelashes. So I already cut mine. These are the ones that they gave us, but I usually use different ones because it's just a preference of mine. But for the sake of this video, I feel like I've heard a YouTuber say that. For the sake of this video, I'm just gonna use the one that they gave us. Okay, so it's just some lash glue, you know. So I usually take it and just like put a little dollop on the table, and then I screw the cap back on. I take the cap and I dip it in the dollop, and then I grab the eyelash and then I just kind of like draw it on there really carefully. You have to go with a light hand because you do not want to get it in the lashes because it'll totally mess them up, make you look insane. Okay, so then don't blow on it. For some reason I feel like it makes it harder to put on. I just kind of wave it around like this, you know. I take it because it's like kind of tacky, and then just like press it into your eye. Make sure to actually press it, like all of it. The glue is gonna dry. It's not gonna be white like that. If it is, just put some black shadow on it because it's so the lashes are like really natural, and I usually use these boys. So like as they're drying, I just kind of push them up with my finger so that they're not droopy. We're almost done, and I'm gonna take some highlighter because that's kind of my signature thing. I'm using this Fenty stuff. It's like white because I'm really pale. And then you're not gonna put it everywhere. Just find the high point of your cheek and then just blend it in right there. That's all you need to do. I see people going absolutely insane with highlighter, and you do not need to. You just not need to. It's not that serious, Karen. Okay. It just adds a nice little glow. And then I'm gonna take this packer brush that I used for my inner corner and put a little bit on my nose. Highlighter is totally not necessary, but if you have it, you can use it. I know, where is it? Elf makes a really nice one. You just have to scrape off the top layer, and then it's actually really good. It's like $4, like, if you want to splurge, you know, $4 splurge. And then I like to take this highlighter and put it up here, too, on my brow bone to make my brows look a little bit sharper. Okay, and that's the face. This is great. I am so organized. I can't find the lipstick, so I'm just gonna use my own. You can take a tissue or something and just bite on it so you don't get some lipstick on your teeth. This is the look for Showchoir. Let's get some. It'll look pretty on stage and pretty natural. Okay, hopefully this works out. Bye guys.